prepare yourself for the most ridiculous book haul you have ever seen. So I'm just gonna preface this video by saying the majority of these books were bought at thrift stores and Goodwill, so that's why there are so many of them. We actually just found this amazing bookstore, but unfortunately it's closing. But fortunately for me, that means everything is like 75% off. So that means lots of books for me. So yeah, I am just gonna show you these books and get on with it. So the first book that I got is Paper Towns by John Green. I've heard amazing things about this, and I got this at a thrift store for I think like $1 or $2, so go for cheap books. The next two I also got at a thrift store, and that is The Titan's Curse and the Last Olympian by Rick Riordan. I actually have not read these, and I really want to, so I am collecting them. I'm gonna try to see if I can find all of them in decent shape from thrift stores, because I like to buy my books from thrifty places. The next one I have 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. I actually read this already. I listened to it on an audiobook like straight through in one sitting. It was amazing and I loved it. But yeah, I wanted a physical copy for my bookshelf. Next is An Abundance of Catherines, again by John Green. I've heard amazing things about this, and I wanted to check out more of John Green's books because the only one I've read is The Fault in Our Stars. The next book is Gods and Heroes by Sally Benson. I actually had never heard of this book, but I'm really big into mythology, and for some reason it really caught my eye, so I guess we'll go on an adventure with this one. So I'm trying to build up my Stephen King collection, and we have a few Stephen King books to talk about today. So the first one is Insomnia by Stephen King. I haven't actually read this, but it's huge. Can we talk about how huge this book is? Like, how many pages is this? Like 1,500? Goodness gracious. Like, this is only like 800 pages. This looks so much more than 800 pages. I got Misery by Stephen King, and these are all like really old and they smell. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells like old book, and I love that smell. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. Bag of Bones by Stephen King, gonna be another good one. It's another pretty chunky book, so that'll be an adventure. Nightmares and Dreamscapes by Stephen King. This is actually a collection of short stories, I believe. And again, it's huge. I don't know why I want all the huge Stephen King books. But then again, I do tend to prefer really big books. One of these Stephen King books is a first edition, and I got it for like $1. It was ridiculous. I don't remember which one though. The Tommyknockers by Stephen King. So yeah, there's that. And I have to keep making piles. I don't know if you know this, but I'm making separate piles of books because I can't pile them up or else you won't be able to see me because it'll be in the camera. So those books were all from thrift stores. So now I'm gonna talk about the new books I bought. So I bought The Name of the Wind. The story with this is I actually had a mass market paperback version of this book, but I hate reading those. So I had to get a floppy version, and I paid full price for it, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna absolutely adore this book, so I think it was worth it. The next bunch of books that I got is I actually saw the Vampire Academy series on Amazon for like $25, I think, and I had to get them because I have been wanting to read them because I've heard amazing things about them. Yes, they're really young adult and kind of, you know, adolescent, but they're really quick reads, really addicting, and I've actually read the first 5. I only have Last Sacrifice left to read in the series because I loved it so much. I got It by Stephen King because I actually really want to read this book, even though it's huge. Because I've seen the movie, of course, but when I first saw the size of this book, I was thinking to myself, like, how do you fit that into a 2-hour movie? Like, how is that even possible? I'm sure that the lore in this book is fantastic, and that's what I've heard. Actually, read by Zoe, read this book in a day. So there's that. But the last book, dun, 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 Kingdom of Ash by Sarah Dumas. And I am so excited to read the rest of the series, guys. Like, I am on Heir of Fire right now. I'm about 3/4 of the way through it. Loving it. I love these books so much. I picked this up to complete my collection, but it's probably gonna bug some people because they're not all hardcovers. They're like half hardcovers, and then when they got like really chunky, I started buying them in hardcovers because I can't deal with giant paperback books, so I got them in hardcover. This is like over 1,000 pages. Nope, it's like 1,000 pages. So that concludes my book haul of 19 books, and my shelves look like a wreck right now. My boyfriend also got some books, but I'm not going to show that to you. I am also right now participating in the Tome Topple Readathon. So yeah, I've been reading a lot of books. Like I said, I'm in the middle of Heir of Fire, loving it. I'm hopefully going to finish Heir of Fire tonight or tomorrow, and then I will continue on to Queen of Shadows. So excited, guys. I love you guys. I hope I see you again soon. I will really try to upload at least once in a great while. Sorry I look like a hot mess, but I'm always gonna look like this, so if you don't like it, then that's your problem. I will talk to you guys soon. I love you. Bye!